Dear students, welcome to the next lecture of organic chemistry. In the previous lectures, we have been discussing about reaction intermediates. We have already discussed about carbocations and carbanions. In this lecture, we will discuss about free radicals. What are free radicals? Free radicals are atoms or groups having an unpaired electron and they are highly reactive. They are electrically neutral and highly unstable. Due to the presence of unpaired electron, free radicals are paramagnetic in nature. They are short-lived and usually they are formed in the presence of UV visible light or in the presence of peroxides. This is the representation of a stable molecule which has a complete octet and a free radical in which one electron is missing, so that there is one unpaired electron. Thus, free radicals are highly reactive. The formation of free radicals. Free radicals are formed by photochemical homolysis. We have already studied what is homolysis. It is the breaking of a covalent bond and each atom gets one electron each. Chlorine molecule Cl2 in the presence of light decomposes to chlorine radicals, Cl radicals, 2 Cl radicals. Similarly, hydrogen peroxide decomposes to give hydroxyl radicals and alkyl peroxide decomposes in the presence of light to give alkoxyl radicals. Free radicals can also be formed by thermal homolysis. An example is the thermal homolysis of azomethane. Azomethane, when heated, gives methyl radical and nitrogen. CH3, N double bond and CH3 decomposes to give CH3 radical, 2 CH3 radicals plus nitrogen gas. Similarly, benzoyl peroxide decomposes in the presence of heat to give benzoxy radical, which is again unstable, and it decomposes to give phenyl radical plus 2 molecules of carbon dioxide. Free radicals can also be formed when a carbocation gains an electron or a carbanion loses one electron. Methyl free radical can be formed from methyl carbocation by gaining an electron. CH3 plus an electron gives CH3 radical. Similarly, from methyl carbanion, CH3 minus an electron gives CH3 radical. Hybridization in free radicals. The carbon bearing the unpaired electron in a simple alkyl free radical is sp2 hybridized. The three sp2 hybridized orbitals form sigma bonds with other atoms or groups, and they are arranged in trigonal planar fashion. The unhybridized p orbital contains the unpaired electron and it lies perpendicular to the plane of the sigma bonds formed by the sp2 hybridized orbital. The p orbital is perpendicular to the plane of the sp2 hybridized orbitals. Next is the stability of free radicals. The general order of stability for free radicals is tertiary is more stable than secondary, which is more stable than primary, which is more stable than methyl free radical. Tertiary is the most stable free radical and methyl free radical is the least stable free radical. This can be explained on the basis of hyperconjugation. The greater the number of alpha hydrogens, the greater will be the number of hyperconjugative structures possible, and thus greater will be the stability of the corresponding species. In the case of tertiary free radical, tertiary, for example, if it is CH3 group, when the R is a CH3 group, there will be 3 CH3 groups and there are 9 alpha hydrogens possible. In the case of secondary, if there are 2 CH3 groups, 6 alpha hydrogens are present. In the case of primary, when there is 1 CH3 group, 3 alpha hydrogens are present. In the case of methyl, there is no alpha hydrogen. Thus, as the number of alpha hydrogens increases, the stability of the free radical increases. As discussed in the case of carbocations and carbanions, free radicals are also stabilized by resonance. Allyl free radical is stabilized through the delocalization of the unpaired electron. These are the resonance structures possible for allyl free radical. Similarly, benzyl radical is stabilized through the delocalization of the unpaired electron throughout the benzene ring by resonance. The contributing structures are shown here, and thus wherever resonance is possible, the free radicals are more stable. As the number of phenyl groups increases, the delocalization of the unpaired electron becomes more possible throughout the rings, and thus the stability of the species increases. Considering triphenyl methyl radical, diphenyl methyl radical and benzyl radical, triphenyl methyl radical is the most stable one because there are 3 phenyl rings and the possibility for resonance is high compared to that of diphenyl methyl and benzyl radicals. Thus, benzyl radical is the least stable among these free radicals. The greater the number of phenyl groups, the more resonance structures are possible, and hence the free radical is more stable. Thank you.